Rebelution weekend in Jamaica. Yeah! The 27th installment of the renowned Jamaican Roots Reggae Festival that pulls thousands from around the world to this resort town of Ocho Rios for a 2-day reggae party like no other. So as you might have imagined, Rebelution is what brought us to Ocho Rios. But not the only top story in our show this week. Coming up,
cleaner air to breathe. Yes.
Top American reggae group Rebelution, a successful return to Jamaica.
Yeah.
A new lane QQ is taken in dancehall that is raising eyebrows.
Oh, a man to kill a woman for your things.
And dancehall artiste Pamputtae is taking on the issue of spousal violence head on. And she's got a video that she's bringing to our stage that you may be seeing for the first time. All coming up right here on our stage. And of course, later on, we're closing out with Rebelution. All right, so we're excited to tell you that our Onstage TV app is now available in both the Apple and Android stores. Download it, share it, and be on our stage anywhere, everywhere, always. Welcome back to our special from Ocho Rios covering Rebelution. And now, stories making our e-news and reviews for this week.
After the inaugural staging of the Jamaica Rum Festival in 2019, there was almost no doubt that the concept would be renewed in 2020. Well, the Jamaica Rum Festival 2020 is on and was launched on Wednesday night at Devon House in Kingston.
2019 was very overwhelming because we never expected to get so much love, and going into 2020 we're getting as much love from both patrons and sponsors alike. As you can see, we have a full house today in the lounge, and coming into 2020 we're going to have everything much grander.
Enjoy the rest of your night,
grand experience for everyone. We're opening up to accept more people in the venue. We're extending the food court, we're extending the actual footprint of the venue to accommodate more people. We've improved the entertainment lineup. We're giving you something crazy this year.
Already confirmed for the big stage, names like Capleton, Cockatee, Ding Dong, Protege, Mortimer, just to name a few. And while music and food are naturally a part of the festivities, at the end of the day, it's about the rum.
Jamaica is rum country, and we've had such a deep history in rum production. And right now we have 4 rum partners on board. This year we've added Worthy Park Estate, we have Hamden Estate, we have National Rums, and of course Appleton Estate Jamaica Rums, who really do try to invest in Jamaica to build a platform like this for all of us to be here.
If you missed the Jamaica Rum Festival last year, you missed an extraordinary experience. So I invite you to come this year, February 29th and March 1st at Hope Gardens. Do not miss it. It's going to be very affordable and it's going to be an amazing experience.
And in case you missed it, the Jamaica Rum Festival 2020, Saturday, February 29 to Sunday, March 1 at Hope Gardens. Dancehall can't stall. The tagline for Guinness's latest campaign, and a major reason why they are a sponsor of Dancehall Mecca. A brainchild of TV presenter, producer, and recording artist Sanjay.
Dancehall Mecca is a whole-day dance camp / party event. It's just a dancer's paradise, basically. looking overseas has noticed that almost every European country have a major camp of their own. Russia has one, a lot of South American countries had one, and I felt like Jamaica needed to be the premier one. We need to develop one to be the biggest one in the whole world. This is where dancehall come from, so that's why we came up with the name Dancehall Mecca. We want this to be the Mecca of all dancehall camps.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
When we heard about Dancehall Mecca, and of course we're doing a big Dancehall Can't Start campaign, it's only natural that we'll be a part of something that showcases the energy. It puts a dance in dancehall.
It was a privilege. It was awesome being the only female on Dancehall Mecca. It was lovely. I couldn't ask for anything more. I just want to say thanks to Sanjay for inviting me. It was wonderful. I love it. I love the energy.
I was at Russia. I was supposed to be back on the 18th, but I couldn't miss Dancehall Mecca. So I just came from a flight from Russia straight to Dancehall Mecca from the airport. Right, yes, sir. Happy day, Dancehall Mecca.
It has been a wonderful experience, because we always appreciate the chance to therefore bring our talents to the people so they can see what Team Royal is all about, because fun, flow, energy and vibe, that is what we bring anywhere we go. So being here, showing talent to so many lovely people and being involved in such a wonderful event, it is a very good feeling,
Much has been said about dancehall as a genre, but the dancers and dance creators are often said to be unsung heroes of the music.
That's exactly why we created this event. We want an event that the dancers can own. It's for dancers, it's by dancers. It's fully for them and it's bipartisan. We love all dancers. We're all for entertainment. We grew up, we come through the whole entertainment ranks, so we want to make sure everybody covered. We did things that highlighted artists. We want to create a vehicle, an event for the dancers as well too. And thanks to Guinness, they provided the vehicle for that.
No, well, I know from I say dancing is me, because me is dancing. Guinness like we, because Guinness is greatness, and we is greatness. From I say me and Shanklip, you see greatness, so I love Guinness.
We're seeing people right here learning dancehall moves from Russia, Germany, Brazil, all around the world. It just shows the impact that dancehall has on this world, which is what Dancehall Can't Start campaign is all about.
Dancehall Mecca, Onstage, Guinness, can't get better than this.
So there you have them. The stories making our e-news and reviews for this week. Stay with us right here on stage. Still to come, top reggae band makes triumphant return to Jamaica. Pamputtae takes on the issue of spousal violence on the island. QQ, walking in a lane in dancehall that will surprise you. And later, it's all about Rebelution right here on stage. All right, so we're excited to tell you that our Onstage TV app is now available in both the Apple and Android stores. Download it, share it, and be on our stage anywhere, everywhere, always. Rebelution is one of the top 3 reggae bands out of the US. A 4-man aggregation that had always wanted to perform on Jamaican soil, including Rebelution. But as fate would have it, the first appearance for Rebelution would see them headlining that event. That was during Paradise Cove in Runaway Bay. And the band just had their second coming just a week ago at the same venue, just up the road from Rebelution. And our Jason Williams was present.
Joel, Paradise Cove here in Runaway Bay is home to the Brightside Festival 2020. What's on the lineup? Reggae, reggae, and more reggae.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wow.
this festival is unique in that all the fans and all the patrons at this hotel have booked out the entire hotel, flown in from all over the world to hear some great reggae music. It has actually been going on for 5 days, and this is its second year of reggae music. The concept of the festival is put on by a company named Island Gigs, and what they do is they go around the world and keep festivals like this. So actually when this reggae part of it closes, the festival still goes on for another 2 weeks here at Jewel Paradise Cove, Runaway Bay, you know what I mean? And other genres of music are coming here to Jamaica.
For this or stop last Sunday, Hawaii-based Common Kings and Italy's Albarossi were among those charged with bringing the reggae vibrations, with the Grammy-nominated Rebelution as the main act.
First time for us here in Jamaica at the Jewel Paradise Cove Resort, man. It's beautiful. Shout out to the staff, you know, the crew for taking great care of us. It's been a very incredible weekend for us. We hope that this is not the last time we're here, so, you know, bring us back.
The vibe is nice, the people nice, and everybody dancing and enjoy themselves. That's the place for me. Yeah, man, and we love the vibe.
And whereas all billed acts are from foreign lands, they make no mistake about where their musical inspiration comes from.
Growing up, it was always rooted in us through the islands, South Pacific. Hawaii, we grew up in Hawaii. When Bob Marley hit there in 1970, it was a wrap. We have a Hawaiian music, it's just the influence. But from Toots and the Maytal, Gregory, Jimmy, Cliff, everybody, man, they hands down, we've listened to them from the get.
Yeah,
if you don't know reggae music, you don't know what you're doing with yourself.
Reggae's huge worldwide in the South Pacific. Yeah. You know, after Bob came, he went to Hawaii, went to New Zealand. It pretty much changed. It changed music for the South Pacific. I mean, it definitely redirected the whole extremely influential.
Jamaica is my energy. When I go in the studio and create and write lyrics, and because I'm a producer, musician, engineer, so I recharge myself in Jamaica. I get the vibe, the inspiration. I recharge the battery, going in the studio and send it out. But when I perform here, so I come like, I'm gonna give it back to the place. The energy that I get, I send it back.
One little crackhead boy come chat some crackhead man slanger.
Alright, say whoa, oh, oh, oh.
We caught up with Rebelution's frontman, Eric Rachmani, who spoke about the festival, the band's reggae influence, and a whole lot more.
Once sit back and relax and get comfortable.
Talk to us about Rebelution. Of course, we know the history. We know that you guys are said to be the biggest reggae group in the United States.
Yeah.
Talk to us about the genesis of the group.
We all met in college in Santa Barbara, California. It's about an hour and a half north of LA. And it's a great college environment. A lot of people would come out and see us when we were first starting as a band. Well, a lot of people don't know we were a cover band at first, so literally we were listening to music from Jamaica, like a lot of roots reggae music from this island. It was a huge inspiration to the start of this band. And we would just cover songs that we liked, and then we started writing original music, but really the true inspiration came from music that was created here.
She don't really care, take, and now she took, but the men still stare.
Talk a little bit more about why reggae music and how did it capture your imagination?
Well, I got into reggae music from my sister. She played me some music, and it was Don Carlos. He was the first one that resonated with me, and then I started listening to a lot of kind of like the old Black Uhuru, and then it led me to kind of go back in time, you know, and I got into culture, Israel Vibration, and it just kind of led me on this journey to research as much as I could about reggae music. And so it's interesting because like roots hit me at the same time as dancehall and hit me at the same time as lovers rock and ska. I mean, it was like everything at once, which is interesting.
Nothing like roots reggae music,
which I think is a lot different than maybe people growing up here. But before reggae music, a lot of us were listening to other stuff like rock, heavy metal, rap, hip hop, pop, jazz. So the Rebelution sound, obviously reggae is a huge foundation to the music, but I think people hear a lot of our other influences when they see us perform live. If people want to say Rebelution is a reggae band, like, I honor that, and I'm very honored when people say that, but it makes me a little bit uncomfortable for two reasons. One, I want people to know where reggae music comes from, where we get our inspiration. Because if people say Rebelution, you're my favorite reggae band, you got me into reggae, thank you, but it's important for them to know what reggae music was before Rebelution was around. So, not to go into too many different subjects right now, but it's one of the main reasons why we're here in Jamaica. We chose to do our festival here. Most of the fans here at this festival are from the United States, right? And so they may not know much about Jamaican culture. And so it's important for us to have Jamaican artists on this festival and maybe to give them some insight about where the inspiration came to us.
special, I'm a legend. Now you ain't righteous, the star of the show.
And you guys started as a small band playing together just for the love of it, but when did you become Rebelution, the band that everybody started to love and you started to gain fans and music and CDs and all of that?
Pretty much from the very beginning, it happened very fast that our fan base grew exponentially. People were coming out to the shows on Friday, Saturday nights in the streets, in this college community. And then it just spread by word of mouth. And thankfully, we came up at a time where music streaming was coming up. So it made an independent band like us be able to be heard all over the world. We have fans not just in the United States, but in South America, in Indonesia, in the Pacific Islands. So we're actually very fortunate to come up in a time where you can be an independent band and have your music heard.
Mixed with the healing of the nation. Hey, well, that's all I need.
Talk to us about this festival, the reason why you guys are here in Jamaica.
Yeah, we've always wanted to do a festival, and we could have done it anywhere in the world. But one reason why we wanted to do it here is for this reason alone, like having an interview and letting people know what the Rebelution sound is all about. I think a lot of people might see our name in a reggae category and just associate us with, a band from United States playing reggae music, but it's really important that people hear our music. I think when they see Rebelution perform, people understand that it's a real mixture of genres of music, and I think they can hear the reggae influence on Rebelution. So it's important that we do it here. It's important that we show our fans where reggae music comes from. So yeah, that's why we chose Jamaica.
That's right. Hey, now I'm talking about intelligent design.
A lot has been said about reggae music and where it is in the world. Where would you say reggae as a genre is?
Well, I know that in the United States, it's a scene that has come up a lot in the last 15 years, and I feel like it's not just Rebelution that's helped bring it to the level that it is. It's a lot of other bands, and a lot of these bands in the United States are actually really influenced by roots reggae music. I know that dancehall has become big all over the world as well, but I think in the United States it's really the roots that has become the inspiration for these bands, and I don't know if that's the same around the world. Going back to it again, I just think it's really important that people know where reggae music comes from, because when people associate Rebelution with reggae and that's the only reggae that they know, there's a little bit of an issue there, because there are some people maybe here from Jamaica or around the world or even the United States that say, well, that's not the reggae that I grew up listening to. And so it's important to know the roots. It's important to know the culture. I just hope that our efforts in bringing people here and doing interviews like this will bring more awareness to that.
And ultimately, what is Rebelution looking to do?
just record more music, tour more. I mean, when we first got started, we did 150 to 200 shows a year. It took a lot of work just touring around the country and getting the name out there. We're just gonna continue to record music and tour and honestly also try to record and collaborate with a lot of artists from here. The last 2 tours we did, the last one was with Protégé. He toured with us around the country. Before that was with Stephen Marley. You know, making new contacts and friends with John 9 and Earth Cry and Alberosi on this festival has been great. So we're gonna, you know, this next summer we actually have Steel Pulse coming with us. So that'll be exciting because they're a huge influence on our band. So just recording, touring, recording, touring, recording, touring.
See, in a bright world will be okay.
Anything else you want to tell us at this moment?
Well, I just want to let you guys know that Rebelution is really trying to play a show for more of the locals here in Jamaica because, like, yes, we're doing a festival here that is bringing a lot of fans from, you know, where we come from, but I just think it's important for people to hear the Rebelution sound. And we were working with Tony Rebel a couple years back to get us on Rebel Salute. It didn't end up working out. But we hope that this is a stepping stone to maybe showcasing the Rebelution sound in more of a public scene.
Yeah, I don't wanna be waiting.
All right, so there you have them. Top American group made a successful second appearance in Jamaica. Stay with us. Still to come right here on stage. Pamputtae taking on the issue of spousal violence in Jamaica, and also coming up QQ in a new lane in dancehall that will definitely surprise you. And still to come, Rebel Salute. All right, so we're excited to tell you that our Onstage TV app is now available in both the Apple and Android stores. Download it, share it, and be on our stage anywhere, everywhere, always. Now, as Jamaica continues to grapple with a spate of spousal violence, one dancehall artist is addressing the issue in song like this.
Last night he woulda kill me with it. Now today he won't kill me.
The artist is Pamputtae, and she's right here in my presence right now in Ocho Rios, Moon Palace, Jamaica Grand Pampu. So good to have you, so good to see you. In Ocho Rios, looking all nice and dressed up and pretty up and everything, but grieving, eh?
Yes.
Sad situation. And I congratulate you for addressing it head on. Okay, and I hope others will follow and give support to the song and will themselves take this issue on in dancehall, men and women. Okay, but it's a great song. Congrats. The inspiration behind it, how did it come? Was it here before this explosion?
Yes, it was here before this explosion. A couple of years now, the song and stuff like that, but constantly, but probably true, Pamputtae is a raunchy artist to everybody. Probably they never really paid no mind, but now it kind of different. You know, it a get the love, it a get support, the ladies, them a share it, you know, and stuff like that. So, you know, I have to really step to it because it's really serious and it's really sad to see how the man them really like, you know, killing off these women. And I don't understand what really are going on. I try to understand it.
But you're also saying it, we need to speak to women too,
yes.
And their actions,
yes.
Their behavior.
Yes. We need to, because, you know, sometimes you have some women, them do some different things too. Sometimes if you know you don't want a man, don't take him things, leave him alone. You understand? And you have some man too, them always like do, and them cannot take back. Because you come, you hurt her right through, she sit down in it, and when she decides to leave, you want to kill her. It's not like that. Enough is enough.
And the essence of your message in the song is that you can't own her.
No.
You can't own her body parts.
No. Listen, it say, last night he woulda kill me with it. Now today him want kill me for it. Man born with a stick, them never born with a split. So you want claims ownership?
Can't own it.
No, it's not yours.
Is it getting traction, this song? Are you getting, what kind of response are you getting for it?
Honestly, I'm getting a whole heap of response because I see a lot of people share it. And you know, them talk out because you have people on the sites, them is like, no, dancehall artists now talk about this way happen. The man them a kill after woman like them uphold with it. And I see like people tag, a lot of people tag me and say, no, Pamputtae, speak up. Pamputtae have a song, name Stop It, you don't need to go look at it. You don't need to go and listen it. The man them for go and listen it. Slackness. I just want to say to especially the police them, whenever domestic violence come to the station, please address it. Don't tell them that go home and soon make it up back. No, it not go work. Don't need to step in, intervene here. Don't send them away. Don't send them back and tell them to go and work it out, or soon go get back together. Them no business or them not involved, because sometimes some dead body you go back go pick up. It don't make no sense.
Is it that you're slighting this thing? It's sort of, you know, they're not taking it seriously enough.
No, they're not taking it serious. Because they say, no fight today, no go good tomorrow. When people come and make them complain, it's either you have to do something, you have to step up. You have to do something about it.
You know, that is a common complaint in Jamaica.
No, sometimes the domestic violence go to the police station, them run them, go on the yard, every day on the fight. No, them need to stand up, them need to do something about it. Stop run them back and them something. They even tell them, look here, you stay far from one there, but something have to be done. Because sometimes you send them back and some dead body go pick up and it don't really make no sense. It don't look good. Me don't like it. It's uncomfortable. Right now I'm afraid for in a relationship. I'm not telling like the way, oh, I'm scared. I'm afraid. Honestly.
So how would you sum up your 2019 year?
Well, my 2019 it started great, you know. 2019 end great and 2020 start great. And you know,
in terms of your career?
Career, yes. I just come back from Canada, getting ready to go back to Canada, and I also have Trinidad Carnival to go to. Because you know, me have a lot of soca song, you know, and Pamputtae can perform, so we're always doing my thing, never stop, sky's the limit.
Q, and he's here, QQ, is here in our presence, sitting over there right away, and we'll be talking to him later on. But right now, is there a relationship going on with you and him?
Honestly, when QQ come and set, you ask him.
Ask him?
Yeah, ask him.
So you won't have anything to say about it?
No, I don't have anything to say.
So I should ask QQ whether or not you're in a relationship, because it is rumored that you are.
You know, a lot of people say stuff, and you know, we can't stop people from talk. Yeah. Worse when he's a public figure, if you try to do that, you're in a serious problem. We have to keep them talking.
So they may be right.
I don't even sure, you know. I don't even sure.
It's up to QQ. See him over there, man, after you know. Him look guilty. Anyway, my dear. Well, so you pretty much then set and ready for 2020, and you're off and running, you say?
Yes, off and running. I just want people to know, say, look here, you can book Pamputtae for Evening Gospel concert already.
Oh.
Yes.
Gospel?
Yes, anything. Jazz, blues, anything. Jazz and blues, anything.
And your fan base is huge overseas.
Yes, man. You know, Pamputtae always doing the thing. And the thing about it is that sometimes you have a lot of artists, them have a lot of hit songs but can't perform. You understand? While some people that say the artists are not on the news, but at the end of the day, when you touch the stage, a problem because performance, you know, you can't have the song them and can't perform, you know. That keep you relevant. That keep your thing move.
Well, performance is a bit of a problem in our present-day dancehall,
True.
And we hope that the ladies can take it away and show them how it's done.
Of course. Stop it.
Thank you very much. All the very best.
Yeah, man. Blessings.
Okay, sweetie. And as mentioned earlier, Q is in the house. See him there? He's sitting there all cool and thing. I'm going to answer a question now when we come back. All right, so we're excited to tell you that our Onstage TV app is now available in both the Apple and Android stores. Download it, share it, and be on our stage anywhere, everywhere, always. Now, We knew him since he was a child star at 10.
What you gonna say, what you gonna do?
But never in my wildest imagination would I have thought that he would be walking in the dancehall lane he's now walking in. He's sitting with us right now. QQ on our camera, the grown-up big man in a new lane. Blessed boss.
It's good, man. Right.
Good to see you.
Yeah, man,
what are we here? Relax.
Life is nice.
You find your big man lane, it appears.
I have.
Explain it for us.
I mean, if one would look at, how I was as a youth growing up, my music, I've always tried to incorporate men and women.
Yes.
Stucky. It's always putting men and women together. Everything I do, I did then was about putting men and women together and just having fun.
So you were always teasing this whole, that persona was always there?
An innocent tease, because at that time I don't even think I was thinking that way. So it would have had to be an innocent tease, but now that I'm at the age and I'm able to explore more musically, mentally, physically, I'm in a way better position to say certain things,
So you're calculative, you're analytical, you're looking at things, you're summing up the environment, not just here, but also in the global space.
Certainly, especially in the space that we live now, where the internet makes everything more accessible. I have to think, how do I compete? How do I ensure that my streams stay up to par? My music videos, will gain the attention, because now everybody's music video looks good, but what is it that will stand out about QQ's music video? You know what I mean? So these are different critical elements that, I look into, and thank God I still have youth on my side.
Speaking of video, let us not keep this thing in any more suspense.
Right.
For those who don't know what we're talking about, when we're talking about this lane,
Yes.
I want you to look in that camera for me and link the video.
Well, this video, and I'm sure you're going to be shocked for about a few seconds. The name of it is Vice Grip. Vice Grip by QQ himself.
Talking nice, baby, we are do too much talking.
That's how much of an adult QQ now is. Him saying can't play by TV. No more than that we can give you. So my friend QQ, does Pamputtae have anything to do with this?
I mean, she's a woman.
Yes.
And I love women.
Okay.
Right? And I'm sure she has a vice grip. I would be most positive about it, I'm very sure.
Yes.
So I want to think that she has an impact on any man that she encounter with.
And she's your friend? Is she your friend? What kind of friend is she to you?
She's more than a friend to me.
Okay.
Pam love me, I'm a love her. That's all we need in life, love.
Love. She loves you, you love her.
Must love everybody that you encounter
Or is it
with.
romantic love?
It's all type of love.
All kinds of love. With Pamp. You call her Pamp. Affectionately Pamp. Oh, she's still sitting here, by the way. She's sitting over there. Look at her.
Right over there.
She's laughing.
Not going anywhere. She don't go too far from me.
I suppose all of this will materialize soon, one way or another.
Certainly.
Because if we see you with another, we know that was not true. Pamputtae wouldn't have that.
She's mad with me because the year I started and she saw me with another. So she's already mad at me.
And she don't want that.
You'd have to ask her.
Because we just discussed spousal violence with her,
And we are against that. Any form of violence against women, we are against.
Absolutely.
Violence comes.
So anything you can declare cannot be happening in this relationship with Pam.
Well.
Okay?
Well. I see where you're going at.
Talk about, though, how is the song being received by the public?
The video was released on the 18th of December 2019, and after one day, it was removed by YouTube. It took a toll on me. I was so upset about it, to the point that I even got the flu and was sick for 2 weeks. They were saying it didn't conform to the policies and guidelines of YouTube. When we did it initially, we looked at a few videos that were on YouTube and we tried our best to conform with it. Nonetheless, they didn't think it did. And so, I had an edit redone and on the 1st of January, released it over. From January 1st, within a week, I've had 120,000 views. In 1 week. You know, so I started the year right. I guess being sick was good for that 2 weeks. You know what I mean? And I'm just thankful for God. You know what I mean? The fans are loving it. They love the grown QQ and they love the fact that, you know, they call me their sex symbol.
They do?
They do. And they're loving the fact that I've taken this lane. And they're even more enticed at the fact that apparently I have a waistline that's well greased.
Whoa.
Those are the words of the females that follow me on the Instagram.
Speaking about Instagram and response from the fans.
Right.
So we're saying it's a Dexter that kind of vibe you have. They're comparing you with him, and you're saying that they're saying, step aside, Dexter, or move up, Dexter. Here comes Q.
Well, what I'll say to something like that is great minds think alike.
Okay.
And if you're great mentally and musically, then you will have the same picture.
So you stay with Dexter, yeah? Dexter good?
You know, to be honest with you, I haven't seen him in a long time, but he said before in an interview, the first show he performed at in Jamaica in 2014 was my birthday bash, I think named Jungle Jamboree in Jungle. You know what I mean? And I have a ton load of respect for him. He's a great writer, a great artist. I love the way he goes about his career, sets himself apart. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what our genre needs. You know what I mean?
More of this.
Yeah, and you know, and Cranium is also there. Yes. You know what I mean? And I have a brother in the UK by the name of IQ, who's doing that type of music and doing very well. So at the end of the day, you know, dancehall needs unity, you know what I mean? And the more we can show that great minds think alike and we can execute properly, you know, we'll find back a space for the ladies to enjoy themselves. Pamputtae complain to me all the time how much she want to wind up in a dancehall again. So we need to find that.
All right, so this issue, this explosion of violence against women, we call it spousal violence, but because men are killing themselves too. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? For these acts of indiscretion or whatever they perceive them to be or find them to be. Right. So what's your take on all of this?
It's heartbreaking. You know what I mean? I'm 100% against it. You know, I hate the fact that some people try to justify it by saying, oh, women are boxing man and such. And while I will say to women, don't ever do certain things, there's no justification for something like this. You cannot right a wrong. You know, you simply can't. With murder. With killing people. You know, with killing people. You know what I mean? So there's no justification that can be done with this.
Nothing she can do.
Yeah. There's nothing she can do. And culture sometimes is what causes problems like this. How we're brought up culturally.
Yes.
When we hear a man say, yo, any girl violate me, a violation, you need to stop him from him just make the talk. No wait until actions come in play. You need to stop it from it was a thought. You know what I mean? Intervention is very important. We have a problem where, you know, we don't like to intervene in things. We wait until things occur, you know? And that is the problem. You know, we don't take mental health serious.
You're suggesting that some of us should feel violated when we hear such threats, such language in our public space.
While we're against adultery and we're against any form of bond giving, unfortunately, just like death, it has become a road that a lot of us will have to travel. And we need to properly educate young women and young men that if it is that you've encountered this in life, it is only a barrier that you need to go over.
Yes.
You don't need to take somebody's life, right, and deprive that person of what God has given them. You can't give them that. You don't deprive them of that. You get what I say? So I will always be against it. And anybody who can justify it to say, oh, woman are boobs out, man, and woman are do this, then it shows that you're not thinking right neither. You know what I mean? Because there's no justification to taking life.
But some of them are murder, suicide, kill. Some are killing themselves, kill someone, kill themselves. So there's also that, which is some level of mental disorder.
And if there was intervention, sometimes you see the problem is men would try to seek counseling, but because again, the culture of how they were brought up. Oh, you look weak as a man to seek certain counseling and seek certain help. And this is why I'm saying we need to become a society that believes in intervention. How can I intervene, right, and cause this not to happen and prevent this? If there was intervention, a lot of that stuff would have been prevented.
We have some wrongs to undo, sir.
Definitely.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Great to see you in the beautiful sunshine resort town of Ocho Rios, sir.
It's always a pleasure.
There she is sitting over there still. Pamputtae, we leave you two now. We stop trouble now. We're going out on the side. Okay, what we're gonna do right now then, we're gonna go to Rebel Salute. That's what brought us to Ocho Rios, more than anything else. Rebel Salute, next. All right, so we're excited to tell you that our Onstage TV app is now available in both the Apple and Android stores. Download it, share it, and be on our stage anywhere, everywhere, always.
No assumption, a concrete fact. They put Jamaica straight up on the world. You stop a little, think a little, put on your thinking cap. Rebel salute it well hot. And you see say that we not really stop. We coming at the business and we going feel the gap. No political, I can only coke and the crack.
Now by the look of things, Rebel Salute, the 27th edition, is off and running. It's a deep, very extensive lineup that will go into daylight tomorrow. Including on that lineup though, is Flourgon. Now you know, he's a big story, a winner as it relates to intellectual property. And we would like to see how people respond to him at this event. So he'll be one that I'm looking forward to, the Flourgon. But around him, before him, after him, some of the best names in reggae and even dancehall. So we're going to make our way in right now, and as we do that, I'm remembering going into Ocho Rios and went over to Moon Palace and had words with the general manager, Mr. Clifton Reader. And this is what he told us about the impact of Rebel Salute on Ocho Rios.
Rita, you're enjoying full occupancy at the moment.
100% full occupancy.
Do you attribute any of your guests to the Rebel Salute coming to town?
Well, we've been sponsoring Rebel Salute since we opened at Moon Palace for the last 3 years. And every year we do get rooms as a result of the show, and we are grateful for it. I know Ocho Rios in general, especially the smaller properties, they have been benefiting from it a lot, and it's really a good show to have in Ocho Rios because it really highlights the Garden Parish, and we are just grateful for it.
Okay, so Ocho Rios loves Rebel Salute, you're saying?
Oh, definitely, and we will continue to support year after year. I know through Tourist Board and the Rebel Salute organizers themselves. I mean, Tony Rebel is a good friend of mine as well, so you know, we talk on and off whether it's the show coming on or not.
Okay.
I mean, in fact, he's known to come here and do things for us on site as well.
So that's it. That's what he has to say about the impact of Rebel Salute on Ocho Rios, Mr. Reader. Now, Jason Williams is somewhere outside and he's talking to some of the patrons. I wonder what he has for us.
When I come here, I meet people from all walks of life, all over the world. You know, so it's a family affair. So that is one of the, sometimes it's not even about the artists. It's about the people that you meet.
First of all, where are you from?
Switzerland.
Is this your first time?
Yes, first time.
Okay, and what made you want to come?
We always watch the live stream at home, and yeah, it's definitely a must when you're a fan of reggae music to come to this one.
I was really looking forward to it for like a whole year now.
And is there anybody that you're looking forward to tonight to see?
Toots, I'm really looking forward, and Sanchez, I'm really looking forward. Yeah, and some artists tomorrow as well.
Yeah.
Jesse Royal, for example. Queen Africa.
Same people plus Ioctane tomorrow, Beanie also.
This is the second Rebel Salute.
And talk to us about what brings you back.
What brings me back? The music and the vibes, the food and the people.
Right.
Yeah.
And where are you looking forward to seeing tonight? And anybody in particular?
I haven't seen George Nooks in a while. I'm not sure if he performed already, so I want to see if he's still the George Nooks that I know.
For me personally, I needed a vacation, so I figured a vacation at home, listening to reggae music that I love. You know, that would be a good thing.
And who are you looking forward to seeing tonight?
There's no one person really. I mean, reggae music is reggae music, so it's a good blend. So just pretty much everybody.
First, Rebel Salute, man. Yeah. Always want forward, but I'm there this year.
And talk to us about what made you decide to be here.
Boy, I find the time. This year we find the time. I don't know where I go. Reggae music, we love it, but you know, work and all these things. We find the time this year, so we're there.
And who are you looking forward to see?
Everybody. Reggae music, man. We come here, everybody enjoy ourselves. You don't know.
First time and one experience. Everything, you know?
Yeah, listen. Today we be true, and I'll give the world to you. I mean, listen, baby, come on, treat me right. I love you day and night, baby. Listen, baby, come on. Say you fi wine and come up. Every pussy you fi wine and go. Line up, every pussy line up. Now back up, let me see you lift it. Lift it, every pussy lift it.
We just want to congratulate you on the performance at Rebel Salute. It's good to see you on the stage.
Yes, thanks. It was really joyful. I'm really happy that the people really appreciate Flourgon again.
Yes.
And right now, I'm back on the major stage. I'm again for sure people more love and more, just more love, you know.
Is it only love you're getting?
Yeah, well, I get love from the people and my fans, them come out to see me, them show me enough love. Yeah. And I really feel appreciate that. Daddy Lizard here, you know.
Daddy Liz?
Original.
Say something.
Well, enough respect. You know, say Flourgon are the general, and them boom bang bang a whole heap of something. But you know, say we live the life and we're happy and we just got through life. Smooth. I know this is Daddy Lizard, aka Geico, representing for Onstage.
So the whole crew.
Yeah, and this is my son, Chadai.
How do you feel now about what's going on with your dad?
Well, I just feel happy and I'm just proud, and you know I have to represent, you know what I mean? Big up my daddy straight, you know what I mean? And you know me have to, the button that pass on to me, so you can look out, a lot of new songs coming out, new music videos, and all of my fans can check out my YouTube page, Chadai, and tune in, a lot of great stuff. 2020 is going to be crazy, trust me.
Okay, so a lot of people want me to talk to you again.
Of course. Yeah.
And say, why is it that we can't get to see Flourgon on stage since he became the big winner of so much money? So you answer for me why we can't get you to speak about it.
They're in the country I chill and that's all our vibes, because too much people are coming down upon me.
Yes.
So I don't want to talk about it, you know?
I friend them from
I
primary
want to talk
school.
about it because it's crazy. But I want to put my love in the music. And that's what I want to go. And I'm just glad for the win. And because enough people never believe it could have happened. And a win is a win. You understand?
And it's a win for the music as well, isn't it?
Yes, for everyone who do music and afraid to go defend them thing. You have to come forward and defend it because enough people never believe in me. Them say Flourgon, you're an idiot. I say no.
Yes.
I read upon infringement and I know it a little, so I just pursue, and I'm very proud of the win. I'm glad for all the people in Jamaica and around the world who stand by me.
feel good, and I just want to say thanks.
And there isn't anything else you can reveal to us about the case and about where it is and so on?
Well,
and
right
so forth?
now, we have a settlement, but you don't know me can't discuss that, because you know them people that stay. It's me that tell the world Jamaica everything. But Jamaica, me love you, and we just pray for everybody just understand. Because I know nothing like when people attack.
Yes.
You understand? I don't want to go no further with it.
Okay.
We just want to say thanks. All right, General?
And we want to say thanks to you and congratulations.
All right.
And it's a big win, not just for you, but for the music
Yes,
of not just Jamaica, but the music of the Caribbean, African artists and music. The Caribbean, the soca, all of them.
You know when I'm ready, I come talk to you.
When you're ready, boss.
I come talk to you. So enough love Jamaica. Jamaica Flourgon love you. I love the support. I want to take care of Jamaica, because Jamaica have to take care of me and my family and my children then. And everyone. Same. Big up Jamaica. Big up Rebelution. Big up 100, big up Park Lane, big up Whitehall, that is my community. And I beg you, please make us live a little more lovelier. You understand? Because that's the mission them depend. And if people love Flourgon, gonna come support me for fight for peace, in a cassava peace, Reddy's Road, Whitehall, Park Lane, 100, come on. There's so much of them responsible. Say if some people love me, I don't want some strive, just help me to bring peace to my community. And that mission them depend. Me don't want to hear nothing about no money. I love more I hear about. So you say the next time I come talk to you, me don't want to hear about no money. Because money is not it. I love for my community. Ready Road Flourgon proud of you.
Yes, we'll talk love with you anytime, sir. You're on the crew.
Yes,
So enemies can surround me and pointing their weapons at me.
All right, so this is where we take our leave from this edition of Onstage. But our coverage of Rebel Salute 27 continues on our YouTube channel. Do join us next week in this hour for a full story of Rebel Salute. And on behalf of the hardworking team down here in Richmond Estate, Winford Williams, thanking you for joining us and looking forward to seeing you next week right here on our stage.
We run things that run we. Anything we done, it have been done properly. Love of the girls, them and the girls, them love me. Me love me, girl, them call them cute and pretty. Run things and things that run we. Anything we done, it have been done properly. Tell them, love of the girls, them and the girls, them love me. Love the girl, them call them. Wake up this morning in it. Check the news and me see Miley. Me say, Miley Cyrus leg on the money. Because me want, oh, and then me gonna fire pants soon. What I say? Millions and millions of dollars come to the country. Whoa, well if you love Flourgon, well love you and then make me say, and hear me say, one more time say, we run things that run me. Anything we done it have it